Okay, so this one, I wasn't actually going to do another one today, but the last video got me thinking, and so made me go into research, which most of us love doing. This is going to be a bit of a fluff piece, but I was very impressed with the findings that I found. So this is out for the INTJ girls out there. I really want to hear what your particular thoughts are on this topic. So the topic is going to be crushes, like famous crushes. If there's, a guy or a girl out there that you totally, for some reason, find really attractive, and people think, what the heck, like there's a lot of hotter people. There's Brad Pitts out there that, the world loves. Why do you like these ones? So in the research, it came up that the ones that for decades, in one way or another, I've found really had a huge crush on. When I'm doing the research, it actually started because I was interested in, and I'm going to do a video on INTJs and comedy. But in this research, it made me find that the famous people that I totally dig are actually INTJs. So number one it still is Jason Bateman. Loved him forever. His level of sarcasm is off the charts. The way he can play the straight man or the bad man, like he's played in some dramas lately that are just intensely, horribly, just way off of his, typical rom-com type thing that he can get pigeonholed in. But I just love the way he delivers content, and that the way he looks is just right up my alley, where he's quirky and he's not typical heartthrob on any level, but you can see intelligence in his eyes, and just his delivery of his content is just awesome. You can tell I'm all excited. I'm getting all ramped up about this. The other one is Colin Firth. Loved him, especially ever since Bridget Jones' Diary, considering that is one big ironic, sarcastic show from 2 decades ago. But the intensity, the ability to just have certain delivery, the way he holds himself, his brooding, like we could go into those shows that are more of the period pieces, but I don't personally watch those, so I can't really comment on that. But there's a reason why he gets chosen for those types of more depth roles, I would argue. Another one that the last two, my husband has no concept of why. The next one, this will be interesting to see if any other people find this themselves, because I think this is a one-off, is the old school 1980s Chevy Chase. So the argument for me here was I just loved the way he had such sarcastic roles. He also did really good physical humor. And I just found him really attractive in some of the ridiculousness of the roles, but he actually brought some additional depth, well, a little bit of depth. Point is that you can't help who you're attracted to, but the fact is he's an INTJ, so maybe there's some connection there in the argument to be made of INTJs being attracted to each other. It's just rare to find each other. The last one that I'm not sure about, and I couldn't find any information on it, so I'm not sure if other people have, is John Malkovich. And I have loved him forever. He may be balding, he may be, just a weird looking person, but to me, I find him incredibly attractive. He's over the top intense. He's by no means a great comedian. Like him in Red is not great. But there's just something about him, and I think it's the intensity that I find very attractive as a famous person crush. The one holdout on a different personality type that does speak to what I had mentioned in types that I would find attractive or not attractive is actually an INFP, it says, Stephen Colbert. He is just so dry and witty, and he talks about multiple things, and his delivery in his monologues or his discussions are just spot on. So anyways, for the INTJ women out there, old, young, everyone, totally would love to hear what crushes you have had or have for different actors. So we're going to keep it to actors only because we could get into the political side, and that's probably way too long a list. So anyways, as always, video requests, just put them in the comment section. Thanks.